It's Monday and the sun's returned. This is nice, isn't it? Heading out at lunchtime. Don't even need a coat on. I'm looking at about 10 degrees. And it's my sister's birthday today, so this evening's going to be a night run, because even though I might get back a bit earlier, obviously celebrations and things, so I'm going to head out on a night run, which I'm actually looking forward to. I might give the Glycerins a christening out on the road, but I'll just see how I feel when I get home. But either way, I'm looking forward to getting out there. Nice positive start to the week. Just before I head out, check this out. So today, when I went out to lunch, the video you just saw, there's a charity shop nearby to where I work, and I thought I'd just pop in there just to kind of see what's going on. And they had these here. Check these out, these Nikes. Now, when I first saw them, I was like, oh, they're not the Vaporfly ones, are they? That would have been a complete dream. It's quite a well-off area, so it wouldn't have surprised me they were there. These are the Nike Free 4.0 Flyknits. Looks to me like they've had not a lot of use at all. The tread is still there. You can actually still see that kind of honeycomb design on the bottom of it. So these here were just £2, and actually, so you got the greens there. They also had the blues. So I actually gave the people £5. It's funny, I just tried them on. They're my size. I've got no idea what they're actually like as a shoe, of course, not at all, but it's running inside it. I don't know if you're familiar with them. If you are, then I guess you know more than I would. But basically inside it says running barefoot ride. I don't know if you can see that, probably not in there. Running barefoot ride 4.0. I don't know, I've tried them on. They're pretty comfortable, but I don't know what their use is, whether this is just kind of that fast, quick running road shoe, or whether it's for something different. I really don't know. But £5 goes to charity. I'll give them a go. I mean, I'm going to find some use for them. If nothing else, it's going to be kind of a casual work shoe, as in, work, running around, doing general bits and pieces. But what a find. Just before I head out tonight, I wanted to talk you through what the marathon plan looks like week by week. So obviously with me starting on Saturday on my long run this week, it's sort of thrown a few things out. But essentially what would typically happen is on a Monday, it'll be my rest and my yoga day. I want to incorporate yoga weekly. That's where it's going to be. I've got the easy pace of 5k on a Tuesday. Wednesday, I've got a rest day. Again, I'm following kind of this beginner intermediate plan. Probably won't need a rest day there, but nevertheless. Thursday, tempo run. Friday, rest, long run back on a Saturday again, and then cross-training on a Sunday. So that's what it roughly looks like. Now, because this week isn't actually planned in to be part of my marathon training plan, I was going to head out tonight and do easy and just get a feel for what kind of distance I can actually achieve. But yeah, generally speaking, today would be a rest and yoga day. Just over 2k in, trying to stay in the better lit residential areas. So I'm just going past the local business park, pretty well lit. Please have my head torch though, please to be visible to traffic, and yeah, it's going really well. I am going a bit too fast, so I had to just pull it back a tad. First kilometre was a 5:05, so just need to slow it down a bit. Just running across a bridge. I haven't been across this bridge in years, so using some steps where I can and some ramps if I can't. It's going well. Well, that felt really good. I started off and I figured that the 5k would be a bit too simple. It wouldn't really push me enough. I know it's supposed to be on the easy run, but running at that pace just felt a bit laboured. So started to just go with what felt natural. The pace began to pick up, and I found myself just under 5 minutes per kilometre, which was really good. And what I decided to do was extend the run on purpose and take in a route that was in complete darkness, so I was reliant completely on the head torch. And the reason why I did that is because what I'm trying to do is just build up that mental kind of strength and give myself an experience where I need to accept something that's a bit more unusual, accept something that's different to the norm, and continue to push forward. So it was hard, about 4k or so in darkness, maybe a handful of cars that went past. So like I say, I was heavily reliant on the head torch and trusting my footwork, but actually the kind of splits that I was doing, I was really impressed with myself. So I'm just overcoming anything that might be there. At no point did I feel like I needed to stop. I just know now I need to focus on really challenging myself, and when it feels good, just doubling down on that distance. So 5k was cool. I'm just shy of 10k. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I could just round up to the 10k, another half k to go, but I had to stop at the shop to grab a few supplies, so it seemed a little bit silly to track me walking back. But yeah, that was a really positive run. Best night run I've had. In my opinion, these just seem to be getting better and better and better. The more I'm doing them, the easier they're becoming, the more comfortable I'm feeling. I knew it would happen, but I think back to that first night run, I was just really nervous and anxious and wouldn't let myself just enjoy the experience. And what I'm also getting used to as well is running without any music, because that's something that I basically trained with up until this point. And the group run on Saturday was the first run I'd done of any distance. I know it's only 10k, but without music, so that was a bit different. But I went out tonight. Of course, when I do night running, I don't use any music at all, just to make sure that my safety is paramount. And yeah, I'm just getting used to that idea. I took off my reflective jacket, by the way, and just held it in my hand, and it shines brightly enough for any cars passing by. But anyway, I'm going to put on the screen the splits just for you to see if you're interested. But really good start to the week. It's a solid run. I'm very proud of myself. And yeah, I went out in my trail shoes, the Brooks Caldera. I know it's not trail weather, but my God, they're like wearing a pair of slippers. They're just so reliable. And yeah, I suppose a little bit off-piste from what's expected. I should be using a pair of road shoes, but wow, they really perform. And same pair of shoes I used the other day. So get very comfortable in these, even though I just bought a new pair of shoes. Anyway, going to round up today, and I'll check in with you all tomorrow.